Hey, it's Cindy. Welcome back to our finale of our series, Beware the Warehouse, here on the Lazy BardCast. Man, you guys, I'm really tired of this place. Everyone keeps calling me Swiss, and I keep telling them I'm French. And being this big, like, whoa, watch out. I got my chainmail Spanx, my chainmail sports bra. We're gonna get through this, guys, because we're the crazy team. That's right, the Halloween crazy team.
Listen, guys, I know we had a tough battle against some freaking bear.
That was
but
poo.
Yeah, it sucked, I know. And I'm big and strong still, though, so I feel like we can do anything.
I felt like I was gonna be big and strong, but I also didn't like it.
I don't know. I don't feel a whole lot different.
Well, shall we continue? I'm gonna go towards the door, or where we're getting pulled.
So you guys took your short rest inside that like children's room.
Yeah.
For
They couldn't
terrifying.
climb. Yeah.
you're feeling the pull like through that door, through the hallway where you were on the other side of it. You're feeling that pull down that hallway.
Whichever hallway it was, that's the direction I'm gonna go.
Sure. So then you guys will be leaving the room by going up the collapsed ceiling, back through the loft, and then you make your way back down the loft into the entryway and into the hallway. You can feel that pull, that like longing for something in your like the pit in your stomach, pulling you towards the hallway. As you get closer, you feel the pull tighten a little stronger. Standing in front of the dead-end wall, you guys feel like you're being called forward still, even past what appears to be a solid wall. An unlit neon sign hangs underneath the archway at the end of that hallway on the wall. It spells enter, but it is unlit.
Can I look around for like a plug?
Dangling from it is some sort of battery pack.
Can I figure out how to turn on the light using the battery and then?
You hit the switch on off, nothing happens.
Okay.
You kind of open the battery pack. There's no batteries in it.
Does anyone have any kind of electrical
No. I mean,
Well,
things?
I
I
could
mean, I'm
try
having this
something
weird.
out.
I'm having this weird moment with some kind of magic.
Why do you want to plug in the sign?
Because I feel like if we turn it on, then maybe it'll reveal the door. You know?
Maybe.
I want to try something outside the box here.
I got an idea.
I'm going to cast lightning lure and try to like wrap it around the ends of the wire. And,
Okay.
like, give it a little lightning charge.
Make me an investigation check, unless you have some form of tinker tools on you.
11.
As you try, there's like a surge of energy, and for the briefest moment, the neon sign like flickers, like it sounds like it's gonna begin to warm, but it doesn't take effect. It looks like that little electric lure thing that you crafted appears to like burn up and be unusable. And then you also hear from the dead corpse through the wall of Winnie the Pooh, you can hear,
People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day.
I know what we need to do, you guys. We need to carve up that Winnie.
Oh, and take the battery pack from the Winnie the Pooh. Oh man, I don't know.
He was pretty fleshy, but it was talking. It's got to have batteries.
That's weird. Where would you even start there?
I'm not the one with the sword, so I'd imagine someone else would do the dirty work. Look at Steph.
Cindy, you got a
Look
sword.
at Cindy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can
You feel
do
like-
it.
Filleting a bear?
Not really.
Well, it's kind of our option right now, so...
Alright, fine, whatever, I'll cut him up.
okay. So you guys head back up to the loft, around, down into the room with the children's toy, and you see the dead, slumped over form of Winnie the Pooh.
I'm gonna cut him up.
All right.
So in character, Cindy.
Make me a survival check.
13?
So it's not the cleanest job, but you're cutting through, and your sword is going through it with such efficiency that you're just slicing bits off, and you're getting covered in some of the gore, like from your knees down, your chainmail are like kind of splattered with blood. But you find a battery pack with an intact 9-volt battery in it.
Test it with your tongue.
Here it is, you guys. Does anyone have like a napkin?
You have a big sheet.
Yeah, but that's...
I've been using it for everything
I'm
else.
not supposed to be like the dead Holy Spirit. I'm supposed to be the alive Holy Spirit.
Why would cleaning off a battery make you the dead spirit?
Because I don't want to get more blood on this. This has already turned out to be such a wreck for my costume.
I think it adds character.
Also, this sheet is tiny now. The fact that I'm huge, it's barely covering my chainmail bra. At this
You
point.
can totally see your belly button piercing because of how
Festivus
short
ever.
the sheet is now compared to your size.
Whatever. Who's this? Who wants this battery pack?
I guess I'll take it.
Thanks.
I'll just take it and kind of like wipe it on my chest.
Sure.
Hand it over to Steph.
Okay.
You can put it in light now.
I'll pop it in.
You do so, and then there is an electrical hum. And as it begins, the filaments in the light begin to warm. And after just a brief moment, the neon enter sign glows a vibrant red.
I'll poke the wall again.
You go to poke the wall, and you pass through it.
This place is really cool, you guys. It's like an escape room, but it hurts.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
walk
that
in.
tug in your stomach feels real strong, Kyle, as you walk through. Your friend disappears in front of you.
I still feel like something's watching us here.
Okay, I'm gonna like charge through.
It's like platform 9 3/4 running through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks scary, but it's not.
I'll go hand first, and then I'll slide through.
Standing alone, I'm gonna look around, and then I'm gonna go up next to the entrance, kind of slowly slide my hands across the wall until I kind of like stumble.
Nice. Okay, you fall in, and the four of you, as you pass through this wall, some sort of portal, you find yourself in a dimly lit circular room. The walls are plastered with family pictures of like a young happy boy with like tousled brown hair. There's like news clippings on the wall as well. Headlines read monster and beast in big bold lettering. And there's even images of like a half beast being slayed. In the middle of the room, there's a lone light bulb hanging from the ceiling. There are 4 pumpkins that sit in the center of the light in a row on the floor. And there's a small silver knife beside each one. That omnipresent, grovelly voice hits you guys one more time.
What you seek, and it shall be.
I'm gonna look at the pumpkins, and I'm gonna say, "Come on, guys, we gotta carve."
I'll take Kyle's arm.
Or there little like carving knives.
There
for the
are
pumpkins?
little silver knives kind of beside
I'm
it.
gonna start carving out the top, get the top out, pull
Okay.
out the seeds, explain to everybody. You know, guys, if you save the seeds and cook them, they make a really great snack.
Sure. You begin to carve into your pumpkin. Are the rest of you following suit?
Yeah, but since mine's a halo, I'm just gonna carve the top that you start with, and then just pull it out and
Nice.
put it down, and be like, I'm done.
What do the rest of you carve?
I'm gonna use my rapier and do like really good like sketchings and like plan it out, and then carve in with my rapier. Trying to get like just the emblem of the wolf head on like a chain that like cuts off a little bit
Sure.
above the emblem.
And then Kyle?
I'll start carving in. I'll do like a simpler version of the cobra symbol.
As you guys begin to carve into your pumpkins, this like magical force almost takes over to you, and you find yourself completing one of the best looking pumpkin carvings you've ever done. It was almost like your hand had a mind of its own as you began to carve into this pumpkin. And as the last of you finishes, they begin to glow from the inside. They light like jack-o'-lanterns, and then they begin to lift off the ground, and they begin to circle this room faster and faster until they join into a tight circle in the center of the room, still spinning, and then they merge. Light grows brighter and brighter, and there's like the sudden jolt force that emits from this display you guys are watching, and all of you need to make a dex saving throw.
I just watch as my pumpkin, which has it's just a carving of a dude's butt.
America's ass.
Yeah, and as it's going up and getting brighter, I'm just watching until it's just a blinding butt staring back at me.
Fantastic. What was your guys' deck saves?
26.
Okay.
15.
Great.
Natural 20 for a 20.
Okay. Kyle?
14.
Cindy, Steph, and David, this force hits you. There's like pumpkin guts and pumpkin seeds like splattering out at you, and you kind of like shield your eyes for a moment. Kyle, you get knocked like 5-10 feet backwards, and you land prone from this blast. And then as the light fades, what remains, there is the face of Chris Evans on a pumpkin, the chiseled, carven buttocks into the form of this pumpkin as well that David had carved. It's floating in the center of this room now with a glowing halo above it, a real glowing halo. And as it turns to look at each one of you, you can see there's this silver necklace with this large wolf-like beast on a medallion wrapped around the harder than normal pumpkin exterior. And as well as on the backside, there's this like intricate, like almost armor-plated crest. There's an ever-moving insignia on that backside of like a serpent poised to attack. And the Death Tyrant speaks.
Thank you, you fools. For I, Jack, rise again.
And then as some pumpkin seeds begin to like, float up and around its image and glow with like deep purple and oranges and green hues, he gets ready to attack. And for the last time tonight, even though it's getting late, let's all roll initiative.
Oh man.
I did not even see that coming.
Dude. Is that 15? So good.
20 to 25. 15 to 20.
19.
15.
15.
Okay.
14.
I have a 0 mod.
So it's me.
Okay, so, Steph, you are first to act as this pumpkin with the face of Chris Evans and all these other adornments just called you guys fools and named himself Jack. What do you do?
Okay.
Hit the road, Jack.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do my second blood maledict as my bonus action, and I'm gonna hit him twice with my crossbow.
Okay. That one's gone.
A 25 to hit, and a 12 to hit.
12 misses. It bounces off this hard pumpkin exterior.
He needs to make a con save of 15.
It's a 19 Constitution
Okay,
save.
you save from it then.
And then how much damage did I take?
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Cindy.
I'm going to use my bonus action first and cast a spiritual weapon. It's going to be a slightly different bag that has a little bit more decorative strap,
Okay.
just so that he's extra impressed.
Fantastic.
Take
And-
10 points of impressed.
I'm going to attack him with that first.
Great.
That's dirty 20.
Nice. Hits. Just barely.
Cool. Don't tell me that. 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast my Sacred Flame at him as well.
Okay. What kind of save is
Deck
that?
save.
Deck save. I got a 5.
So lame. 6 points of radiant damage.
6 radiant. Fantastic.
That's my turn.
Okay. David.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to Jack. And all the pumpkin seeds that are kind of rising from the ground and supporting him.
They're kind of like circling around him, like glowing.
Okay, I'm gonna look at one of the glowing ones and I'm gonna kind of dodge and weave it, and then I'm gonna punch it.
Okay. Make a strike.
Punch that seed, dude.
Natural 1.
Natural one. Okay. As you do, they kind of just like move and shift as your like the mass of your fist enters space. They kind of float around. Tough to hit.
I'm gonna duck and weave again and try and uppercut one. 17.
Misses.
Oh dang. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
You make this strike in, and then you just you kind of like go through a portion of where the seeds are, and you connect with the pumpkin, and you're met with a thud as it doesn't react to
Oh.
the hit. Is a hard exterior.
I am going to, if I'm not already at that point, kind of move into a position where I'm kind of like in front of him as face to face as I can be.
Okay, Kyle, it's your turn.
First, I'm gonna try to hex him.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose Wisdom, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Great. Make your strikes.
First one is a over 20.
Great.
Actually,
hits.
they're all over 20.
Fantastic. Let's hear the damage.
Nice.
18 force damage,
Okay.
and then 6 of the hex damage, which I think is necrotic.
Cool. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up as far as I can
Okay.
within the room.
It is the Death Tyrant's turn. You see from these glowing pumpkin seeds, one of them glow a bright orange, and this ray shoots from this pumpkin seed at you, Kyle. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Great, my favorite. Ooh. Dirty 20.
Nice. You resist the effects of this wave as it hits you. You begin to feel super lethargic, but you fight past it and do not suffer any effects. David, as one of the pumpkin seeds begin to glow as well, a ray hits you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
This should go well. 4.
4. You are charmed by the tyrant for 1 hour.
Ooh, for an hour, okay.
Since you are charmed by the tyrant, you cannot attack him or hurt him with harmful abilities or magical effects while charmed. The final ray, going to streak out and hit you, Paquin. You must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, Cindy.
13.
13. You take 55 necrotic damage.
Whoa.
I'm down.
Oh no.
As this ray of death blasts into you, falling from your pocket, the scroll of Mass Cure Wounds on the ground. It is now Steph's turn.
I'm going to hit it 3 times with my crossbow.
Make your strikes.
13, 14, and 25.
The 25 hits.
9 points of damage.
Okay, it's Cindy's turn. Cindy, you're on the ground.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Death save.
Death save.
Nice.
Success.
One success. Dave.
So I look up at this thing. I think, maybe he's not so bad.
You can make a save at the end of your turn to resist the charm.
Okay,
if you'd like.
so I don't attack anybody else. Or
No, if you wanted to walk around the room or explore, you don't have to attack, but you don't want to attack him.
I'll look around the room.
Sure.
Do a little stroll.
Yeah, you kind of just turn and walk away, and you start just for the moment like reading some of the news clippings on the wall, and you see that there was a young boy. His name was Jack. He was found missing in the woods, and he had some weird bite marks over him. And then you can make your attempt to resist your charm, as that's the information that you've read up to this point.
Just kind of look at it
Poor
and like,
Jack guy.
interesting.
Interesting life story.
Bam. 12.
12. You're still charmed.
Ooh, not wise enough.
I have a 0 modifier.
Ouch. Kyle, it is your turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
13 for one,
Misses.
17 for the other,
That misses.
14.
That misses.
Okay.
The wind off the whiffing blast kind of churns the paper over next to Cindy's body, and then over once more by the next blast. The scroll of Cure Wounds sitting next to the dead body of your
Oh.
friend.
Wait, but I can't use magic.
We don't know the rules.
That's it for you, Kyle?
Yeah. That's all I got.
Okay. I need another dexterity saving throw from you, Kyle.
19 on the die for 21.
You succeed the familiar ray that tried to hit you before, of that glowing energy that was attempting to slow you. Steph, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh man, a 9.
You are charmed.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That ends the Death Tyrant's turn. Is your turn.
Okay. Seeing my love of my life upset over his friend dying, I'm gonna get over my differences with Sydney.
I wasn't upset. Go on.
And I'm gonna go over to Cindy and I'm going to try to use my blood magic to understand how to cast the magic on this scroll for Mass Cure Wounds.
You read the words on the Mass Cure Wounds spell, and a wave of healing energy washes out from a point of your choice within range. You can pick up to 6 creatures that you see to heal.
Up to 6 creatures?
Yes.
Okay, all of us.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. It's a good one. 11, 15, 19, 21 points of healing.
You all heal 21 points. And then, Cindy, you wake up with a start. What do you do?
Oh my gosh. I thought I just died. I'm gonna cast Bless on everyone. You guys are doing really good, and whatever our differences before, or if we're alive at the end of this, I just want you to know you're gonna do a great job fighting this thing because we need to survive. Yeah.
All right. You guys feel blessed.
Guys, get a D4. I'm gonna give you it on your character thing so that you freaking remember this time.
I have-
There's a
I
lot of
have mine.
saves happening. You might
I've got
remember
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cindy, do you want to do anything else? I'll let you guys know. I really hate the you can't use more than one spell in a turn rule.
Okay, well then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon again and then attack this thing with it. You know what? It's not a bag anymore. It's a big middle finger
Nice.
with a painted nail on it.
Oh.
And it's fabulous. Super good. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Spiritual Weapon.
That's the spirit. Should have said it louder.
Oh,
Chill out, Cindy.
sorry. That's pretty good. 8 points of force damage.
Great. David.
I'm gonna move on from Exhibit A in this museum and just continue walking down, reading the wall art, and kind of just nodding and looking at the pictures and kind of standing there with my hand, looking at the photos of my head. In my
Sure.
hand.
It's a way for me to explain just the small bit of lore that I wrote. So as you keep reading the newspaper clippings on the wall, you pass like the ones that talked about the young boy, and now it speaks of this rampaging beast, this wolf-like creature that tore through a hospital where that kid was at, just left this wake of death through this hospital. He was slain. The body was publicly burned. And then you also see there are clippings year after year that every Halloween his grave is desecrated.
As I'm kind of sitting there looking at the wall and kind of nodding, and, hey guys, have you heard of this werewolf that attacked a hospital and now people desecrate his grave? It's pretty wild.
Make your wisdom saving throw as your turn ends.
Guys, that'd be cool. With bless, that is a 5.
You're still charmed. Okay, Kyle, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot it again. First 2, natural 20, and they miss. And then a 17.
17 misses as well.
Alright, so
20.
natural 20 hits. So that's 12 points of force damage and 2 points of necrotic damage.
You guys are blasting into this pumpkin. You're starting to see some of the pumpkin-y goop like fall out of this pumpkin as it begins to like open up, and you see visible damage. Steph, I need you to make a strength saving throw as one of the pumpkins have this bright purple blast.
Oh, I have
into
the added
you.
strength.
Yeah, don't forget your bless.
13.
So you feel this force of energy throw you as this ray hits you, and you're thrown 30 feet, like smack into the wall, and you kind of land at the base of the wall beside David. And then you feel, as you're blasted back, you feel this like grip on you, and you're restrained for a brief moment by this telekinetic grip. Cindy, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh my gosh, okay. Wisdom. 13.
As this ray hits you, your eyes close and you fall asleep. Kyle, make a dexterity save.
14.
As your body begins to restrain itself, your muscles begin to harden, and you're slowly starting to turn to stone. And then Steph, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot 3 crossbow. Oh no, I can't. I'm charmed. I'm going to be restrained against the wall. And does that mean I have 0 movement?
Yeah, but you can try to break the restraint if you like as an action.
Okay, I'll try to. That's a 14.
That's a failure. You are still restrained, and you're not able to break 3. Cindy, you're asleep.
Yep.
Dave, your friend is fighting some restraint next to you. You look over, Cindy's asleep on the ground. Kyle is frozen solid, it appears. This is crazy.
Do I get to make a charm effect save?
Yeah, you were still charmed, so roll yours at the end of your turn. Sorry.
Oh, so 19?
You shake free of the charm.
Yes, okay, cool.
But
Sweet.
you are still fighting this brief restraint that you have on you.
Okay, sorry.
David. No, that's good. Thanks for catching that.
I'm gonna go over. Is anybody currently down?
Cindy's asleep.
Oh yeah, Cindy's asleep. Cindy, I'm gonna go over to you and be like, "Hey, why are you sleeping?" Try and stand her up.
You shake Cindy awake. Cindy, you are unconscious for a completely different reason this time. You feel almost a little rested.
And I'm gonna say, Cindy, come here. I have like a cool story to show you.
What?
And I'm gonna start walking back towards the wall.
Make a save.
Cool.
Do good.
12.
So you're still charmed, Dave. Kyle, it's your turn.
Can I still do something?
Oh, make me. I forgot you're becoming petrified. Make me another dexterity save. I'm gonna see if the petrification begins to have a firmer hold on you.
19. Sorry, 9.
9.
Very different number.
Kyle, you're petrified.
This guy nerves of steel.
You will need to be saved by someone as you're frozen in place. Steph, make a dexterity save.
Dirty 20.
You resist the effect of this crippling petrification that began to take hold on you as well.
Thank God.
So that's going to end the Death Tyrant's turn. The restraint is freed on you, and you are free to move.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a blood maledict on it. I'm gonna find one of the cuts I have and just get some on my hand crossbow to invoke the blood magic. And I'm gonna hit it 3 times with my crossbow.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
That's
14, 12, and a natural 1.
All those miss. Cindy, you're up. You're awake. You're alive.
Okay.
Hit the road, Jack.
This is kind of like last-ditch effort right here.
You got this.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity
Okay.
to turn undead. So I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
With disadvantage, I got a 13 on my wisdom save. What does turn undead do in this sense?
Oh my gosh. Turn undead.
Cindy.
So, for 1 minute or until it takes damage, a turned creature must spend its turn trying to move far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions, and for its action, it has to use its dash to try to escape.
Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
Like maybe move to the center of the room.
I'm just gonna try to direct my spiritual weapon to try to find a door in this room to get the heck out.
Make a perception check.
Because I only have a bonus action.
Sure.
5.
Doesn't seem to be any visible doors from where you are in the heat of this moment. Dave.
Well, I'm gonna keep kind of, as I had motioned for Cindy to come and take a look at these, I'm gonna point at the tomb and say, so this is where they go to desecrate the tomb, and I'm gonna turn around, Cindy! Cindy, you're missing it. And then I'm gonna go back and continue reading.
Summoning the Holy Spirit itself.
Roll good.
8.
8? You're still charmed.
Wow.
I'd be upset.
And I start
I would be upset.
and I start walking to the exhibit C.
Okay. Oh god. Kyle, it's your turn. You're petrified. I will say, David, on your turn, you saw Kyle petrified. If there's anything that you wanted to do or try.
I will go over and with David's knowledge of petrification, I will look at it and wonder how I fix it.
Okay. And make an insight check.
Yep, that's stone.
6.
Yup, that's stone. The tyrant's turn.
Sure is cold.
Killing it.
Steph, make a strength saving throw.
8.
Man, we're doing so
8.
good.
Once again, you feel that telekinetic ray grab hold of you and jolt you to the other side of the room.
Wait a minute. I did the turn undead, so it can't use its action to do
Oh.
anything but dodge.
You're right. It's the Death Tyrant's turn now, and on its turn, that's how sound editing works. And on the Death Tyrant's turn, it's going to move its full speed of 20 feet away and into like that. There's no corner of a circular room, I don't think, but to face the wall, and that will be its whole turn. So after we reround all that, Steph, it's your turn. None of that ever happened.
Okay.
What would you like to do? The Death Tyrant has turned away and begun to head into the shadows of this room, kind of.
Is he still within range for me to hit him?
Yeah, this room's not big enough to be out of
I'm
range.
going to do my other blood maledict. I'm going to shoot 3 crossbow bolts.
Hit with them.
I'm now just picturing Josh, our editor, in his room with his little mic while he's cutting the videos. He's like,
Okay, so the lowest. Okay, I got a 16.
That misses.
Okay, I got a 27.
Hits.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
And as she shoots out the first arrow, I'll be like, no, don't shoot him! But she already shot him.
And he needs to make a con save.
I got a 10.
He fails. 2 of those hit, and one of them the natural 20. And then I also get the necrotic damage. Plus 8. 24 points of damage. 3 of which are necrotic.
Okay. Cindy, back to you.
I'm going to cast my second channel divinity, Cloak of Shadows, and I'm just going to turn invisible.
Okay.
And run into the corner and start looking for doors.
Corner of the circular room.
Sure. You run past your petrified friend to find an exit. Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
With that, you go and you kind of remember where you entered into this room, and you're feeling around, and you find that like false panel. Like the walls are like plastered with like newspaper, but your hand passes through. You found that entrance where you came in here.
I'm going to go through it with the remainder of my movement, and that's probably my turn.
You pass through the door. You are back in the hallway of the warehouse. If that's it for you, we're at Dave's turn.
seeing that Cindy is now all right.
I'm invisible now.
Yeah, because you were stone.
She was
Or
asleep.
I'm stoned.
you were stone.
Kyle
Okay.
is too.
I-
Sorry. Kyle's not okay. Okay. I'm gonna kind of shake you a little bit and kind of slap his stone face.
Make a medicine check.
12.
As you're smacking into him, you see like his eyes turn and look at you and sense some recognition. Kyle, you feel a friend that you've known for a long time smacking into you just irks something deep down that you're drawn to him.
Okay, there's one last thing I need to show you just before you go. And I start dragging the statue over to the wall where there's all the pictures.
Okay. Make your save at the end of your turn.
19.
You are no longer charmed, David. Kyle,
About time.
on your turn, with your friend trying to reach to you somehow, make a Constitution saving throw.
It's okay, I'm gonna get irate next turn.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. David brings your body over in front of one of the newspaper clippings.
This poor boy.
You see the image of Jack. You see him, he's like lying in a hospital bed. It says, "Boy recently saved." And something in your mind clicks. The feeling in the pit of your stomach, knowing that you must be going against some beast that's taken the soul of this boy. But your petrification fades after you come under this realization. Steph, make a dexterity save.
11.
You You take 45 force damage, but your charm fades. Dave, you make a dexterity saving throw.
Thought for sure you're gonna say I'm charmed.
No, not that one this time.
15.
You take 45 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Kyle, make a dexterity save.
7.
You take 45 points of force damage. And then it's back to Steph's turn. You guys are still up from that?
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm
am.
still up.
Here we go.
I'm gonna hit it 3 times with my crossbow.
Do it. He's looking pretty hurt. Some of the pumpkin guts have begun to fall out of
Okay.
him. Seeds are falling on the ground. Seeds that were in the air filled with magical energy have become inert as he's been taking these damages.
18.
18 just misses.
Okay, dirty 20
Nice.
and a 27.
Nice. Both those hit.
18 points of damage.
Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Cindy, it's your turn. You're on the other side of the wall.
I'm just gonna cast light on the doorway
Okay.
and kind of like flicker it a little bit, trying to make people notice, and just say, "Hey guys, run to the doorway! Get the hell out of there!"
You guys hear the muffled voice that you can just make out of Cindy, and you can see there is light shining from one of the walls. David.
Okay, as I'm looking at the newspaper clippings and snapping out of this charm, I'm gonna turn and point at Jack, and I'm gonna say, "Jack, you're just a little boy."
I'm not.
What? You're just a little boy. No, it wasn't like an insult. It's okay, Jack, if you're still in there. Just be normal. You don't have to be an evil pumpkin.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, David, you got this.
Come on, Dave. You're just a little boy.
Dirty 20.
Nice. You see the face of Chris Evans soften in front of you. Something got through to him,
I am just a little boy.
and he's kind of like, for the moment, he's stunned as there's some sort of connection that broke through deep down.
I'm also going to action surge. And you gotta stop laughing, dude. You're getting me too much right now.
You just like persuaded him, and then I'm gonna action surge.
Yeah, I'm gonna
now you're
action
gonna
surge.
do-
I'm gonna say, "I know you can be set free, Jack. You just have to believe."
Do another persuasion check for me.
9.
He's kind of still in that state, but your words don't penetrate further.
Don't attack him, guys.
Kyle, what would you like to do?
Attack him.
All right,
It's an open shot.
make your strikes.
Neither of those hit.
He's like in a stunned state, so he's not moving. I'll give you advantage.
All right, so second one hits, and the third one will hit. All over. 20. A strong 5.
5 total damage.
Because he's not hexed anymore.
Does that end your turn? Steph.
I'm gonna shoot 3 crossbow bolts into him. Okay, first attack.
Yes.
That is a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay, 1 hit.
Second attack.
Second attack. Another dirty 20.
Hits. Third attack.
That is a 27.
Nice, they all hit.
I'm
Awesome
gonna
damage.
be slow-mo screaming, Jack.
21 points of damage.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
still
You
up?
fire these he's just barely up as you stick these crossbow bolts into the back of this pumpkin. It lets out this loud guttural. David, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, Jack. I have to. I'm gonna punch him.
All right.
23.
Hits.
Nice. 5 points of damage.
Nice.
And higher. 5 points of damage.
Okay. Kyle, it's your turn.
I'll hex him first, and then I'll attack him.
Great.
One will miss. Second one will hit. That's 20 something. Natural 20 on the third one.
Nice. Nice.
9 points of force for the first one, plus 1 point of hex, so almost 19.
All right.
And then I'll do the crit.
Fantastic.
Wow, the worst you could roll. 7 more points total.
Okay. You blast in with these eldritch blasts into the force of this pumpkin. You see as the first one kind of breaks open this large crack in the pumpkin, like right between that like chiseled butt of Chris Evans
Heck
that
yeah.
that David worked so hard on. And then that second Eldritch Blast goes through the crack. The crack made by the Eldritch Blast. Anyway, as your Eldritch Blast hits, there's this explosion of light. This magical force blows outward against you guys like an EMP blast. And then you all see, as your eyes kind of adjust, you see this regular pumpkin now fall to the ground and break open.
The great pumpkin.
Inside are the contents you all were seeking.
Heck yeah.
Is there a little boy named Jack?
There is no little boy.
He hit the road.
Jack.
Don't let go.
But
Don't let go, Jack.
you look down, and after that blast of force, you look back down to your weapons. Steph, you look at your crossbow. It looks like it has returned to its toy plastic state. You all have returned back into a normal state. There seems to be no magic anymore as it's washed away with that blast.
What about our wounds? Do our wounds look like fake blood or are they real?
You are still very hurt.
Okay.
I come out from the hallway and I'm
on the ground.
and I say, guys, I know I'm invisible, but just come this way. Wait, what happened?
You see probably all of us just gushing blood.
Oh, man, you guys look really hurt.
You guys collect your winnings, your contents from the goop of pumpkin. You hobble out of the warehouse together back to the iron door. You open it with ease. You make your way outside and back into the Spectre store from the warehouse. A familiar, mundane place that is a welcoming sight to you. And then the clerk, Bethany, catches your eyes and goes, where the heck did you guys go? You're not supposed to be back there.
I point one thumb back at the warehouse and I go, you do not want to go in there.
Just bleeding all over the floor. What are you keeping there?
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the final episode of this series, Beware the Warehouse. Running this adventure was me, Josh Yarnell, and our players, David Williams, Kyle Dell, Kyle Paquin, and our special guest, Stephanie Bodisco. If you had fun, we only ask that you give us a like, comment, or review on whatever platform you're listening from, and also to share with your friends. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Lazy BardCast for more info on our upcoming series.
Hey guys, have you heard of this werewolf that attacked a hospital and now people desecrate his grave? It's pretty wild.